Yes, I welcome you all for the data structure class. So now we'll see how we can represent the graph. There are two methods for representation. One is adjacency matrix, next one is the adjacency list, or also called as what? Adjacency linked list. Next, how we can create form the adjacency matrix. So as you saw, graph is nothing but what? Vertices and edges. So here assume n is the number of vertices, and next how you can represent the graph. A implies ij, a of ij equal to 1 if there is a edge. How you represent in the matrix? The value will become 1 if there exists edge. The value will become 0 if there is no edge between the two vertices. So how you can represent in the matrix. Okay. So we are following the rows and columns. Okay. So as you see that we are taking the examples, directed and indirected graph. In the directed graph we are having a 4 nodes, 0 1 2 3. How we can form the matrix? So we are row wise also you are written 0 1 2 3, column wise also you are written 0 1 2 3. Okay, see there in the directed graph 0 to 1 you are having a outgoing edge. Okay, so individually we are writing 0 to 0 there is no self loop, hence you are writing a value 0. 0 to 1 you are having a connection, so hence you are having a value 1. 0 to 2 also you are connecting, hence you are writing a value 1. 0 to 3 also you are having a connection, you are writing a value 1. Next, 1 to 0 there is no reverse connection, only incoming edge, hence you are writing a value 0. 1 to 1 there is no self loop, hence the value is 0. Next, 1 to 2 there is the edge. Okay, hence you are writing 1. 1 to 3 there is no edge, only incoming edge, hence you are writing a value 0. Similarly, 2 to 0, 2 to 1, 2 to 2 there is no edges. Okay, hence those all values will become 0. 2 to 3 there is the edge outgoing, hence you are having a value 1. Okay, similarly 3 to 0, 3 to 2, 3 to 3 no edges, only 3 to 1 you are having a 1 outgoing edge, hence that value is 0, other values are 0. Okay, this is how you are representing for directed graph. Next, for the undirected graph, how you are representing? So in the undirected graph, see here 0 to 0 there is no edge, hence you are having 0. 0 to 1 you are having a no directions, hence you are having 1. 0 to 2 1, 0 to 3 there is no edge, hence you are having value 0. Next, 1 to 0 there is no edge is there, but there is no direction, hence you are writing 1. So what is the difference between directed and undirected graph? In the directed graph you are having only one way represented, and in the undirected graph both ways you are representing the values 1. Okay, so hence the value will become 1. Okay, similarly 1 to 2 also edge is there 1. 1 to 3 is also edge is there 1. There is no direction, hence you are representing 1 in both the sides. So in the directed graph you can represent only 1 in one outgoing side, not incoming side, whereas in directed undirected graph you can represent it both outgoing and incoming. Okay, because there is no directions. Okay, this is nothing but the adjacency matrix. Next, adjacency list, or nothing but linked list. How you are represented here? Again, array is nothing but what? N number of list, so number of vertices. Each location gives the number of linked list you are having. Okay, so you are stored in the form of array. Okay, see there in the directed graph here represented. Okay, so array you are having got how many nodes? 4 nodes. So here 0 is connected to what? 1, hence you are storing linked list value 1. Next, 1 is connected to what? 2. Next, 1 is you are connecting with the link value to 2. Next, 2 is stored in the second node. Second node is 2 is connected to 3, that is linked again with the 3. And last, that is the last node, hence the last value is null. Similarly, 1 is connected to 2, hence that value is 2. 2 is not connected. 1 to 2 you are connecting, hence that value is what? Null. Okay, similarly 2 is connected to what? 3. Okay, that is null. And similarly 3 is connected to what? 1, that is null. Okay, this is how you are representing. Okay, 0 is connected to 4 paths, other you are having only 1. Next, in the undirected graph 0 you are connected to what? 0 to 1. Next, 1 to 2. Okay, similarly 1 you are connecting to what? 1 to 0 to 3. Okay, 2 to 0, 1 3. Next, 3 is what? 1 and 2. Okay, based on that you can make the representation. Okay, so in the linked list, if you form, you are forming an array, then you are forming a linked list. In the direct adjacency matrix you form rows and columns, and you are representing with value 0 and 1. This is where you are making a connection. Next, we can say which representation is good. So it is based on the 3 factors: nature of problem, algorithm, type of input, and number of vertices. If the graph is sparse, then the adjacency linked list is better. If the graph is dense, you are having more number of edges, then the adjacency matrix is best. Okay, so this is how you are representing a graph using a matrix or a list. Okay, so in the next class we'll discuss regarding the weighted graphs, how you are representing and all. Okay, thank you.